Hello, and welcome to the second part of the 2014 Potluck Holiday and Christmas Show. Today we have a very, very special show in store for us. We're going to have some nutcracker dancers later in the show that will add a little jazz and hip-hop. And with me, I have the owner of Creative Dance Center and the teacher and director of the Nutcracker Dancers. Please let me introduce Ramona Batchelder and Geraldine Ward. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell us, I understand that you've had the Nutcracker going on for many years, right? Mm-hmm. And you're not only are you a dance studio to bring on entertainment, but you're also into helping the community. So let's get started with what you do, how long you've been a dance studio, and what's going to happen in, for this month of December and in January.
Well, we have a history of outreach to the community from the very beginning by offering classes for young children in child care centers. That's how we got started.
Okay.
But that was many years ago, in 1983, that we started our studio. So with the studio, we developed many different programs. One of them was the Nutcracker in a Shell All Jazzed Up. We found that it's much more entertaining for young children who their parents want them to see live performance, and of course we do too, but a full-length ballet Nutcracker is sometimes very difficult for them to sit through.
Sure.
So this version of the Nutcracker is all jazzed up. It's shortened, that's why it's in a shell, and it includes various styles of dance. But we run that through our Institute of Performing Arts for Youth, which is a nonprofit, and we're able to, through the Institute of Performing Arts for Youth, outreach to the community with our performing troupe, as well as the Malone Foundation benefit performance that we hold in January.
Okay, and can you describe the Malone Foundation?
Well, the Malone Foundation was set up years ago in Loudoun County as a way to honor rising ninth graders. So they have to have been finishing their 8th grade, and they get honored in 5 different areas, one of them being dance.
Okay.
So in every middle school in Loudoun County, they're honored. And by running it through the Malone Foundation, we're able to raise funds for their scholarship program.
Okay.
And we've also piggybacked that with raising funds for the Loudoun Abused Women's Shelter as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's been really great. It's a great way for the dancers to give back to the community. We have over 300 dancers who perform in the competition team, the All-Stars, as well as the performing troupe. And so the combined collaborative effort of the 3 different groups enables them to really put on a great show. It's very entertaining. It's using great props and beautiful costumes and new choreography. So it's very exciting for everyone to see the first production of all of their efforts that they've been going through the summer and the fall.
Okay, great. And as far as, what's the age range of kids that you have as dancers? And is it majority girls as to boys? But
it is majority girls, but we do have quite a few boys.
Okay.
The age range is age 4 to 18.
Oh, wow.
And we also have an adult program at all 4 of our locations. In the Nutcracker, it's ages 4 to 18.
Okay. And you just performed the Nutcracker, and for the end of this month, what do you have going on?
Well, on December 7th, our performing troupe is going to Potomac Green Assisted Living Center.
Okay.
And we perform for the adult residents of the Assisted Living Center.
Nice.
So we reach out that way.
Uh-huh.
And then we have our benefit performance
In January.
in January.
But actually, we haven't held our Nutcracker in a Shell Jazzed Up. It's coming up this coming weekend. And so it's going to be a great performance for them. And I think what's great about the Nutcracker performance is that it's shortened, and it's also enables some of the dancers who might not have had the opportunity to perform for an audience, especially children dancing for children. We really don't have adult performers except for where
Actually,
it's a character.
Sorry,
it's
I have to interrupt you, Ramona.
And,
we actually do have
with Drosselmeyer.
We have a huge group of adult cast
well, what I was
doing the party scene, but our Drosselmeyer is a Russian-trained ballerina, Alexei Kudrin, and he'll be performing with us. And we actually do have our competition team dancers and our performing troupe dancers and the regular studio class dancers. So it's a really collaborative effort.
Sure.
It's a combination.
Now you said performing troupe dancers, like as in military.
No, they do performances. They don't do competitions.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only way they differ from our competition team.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, our Nutcracker show is November 22nd and 23rd. So I believe by the time the show airs, that we will have already have happened.
Yeah, we'll have to cut that part out.
Yeah.
So your holiday benefit show. Describe a little more about that.
You mean the one in January?
Yes.
Okay. So the Malone Foundation benefit is going to be held at Stonebridge High School in Ashburn.
Okay.
And it runs on Saturday, January 24th in the evening, 7 o'clock. It's a Saturday evening event. And it'll probably be sold out when it's all said and done. We have quite a few performers, and it's because we've been holding the performance year to year. I think it's gained in popularity, and it's been a great way to raise funds for the different benefits that we've earmarked for it. And it's actually a way for the children to give back to the community, which I think they really enjoy. They love to dance, so for them to be able to give back through something they love to do is something that they take a lot of pride in.
Okay.
It's been a great opportunity for them as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
And actually, our Nutcracker also contributes to 2 charities.
Right. Okay. Which is
I could tell you about
women's.
the charities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's InMed, which we donate some tickets to the Nutcracker for, which helps children in the area who are underprivileged. And there's also the Loudon Abused Women's Shelter that we donate tickets to.
Oh, nice.
So they're able to come out and see the Nutcracker and have a little something fun, and exciting for them.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So do you travel around in Loudoun County only, or do you ever come into Fairfax County? Or
Well, the performing troupe performs all over.
All over. They've done Centerville Day, Chantilly Day, Celebrate Fairfax.
Okay.
So we perform all over.
Okay.
Last year we went to New York on Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, fun.
And danced on the Intrepid, which was a lot of fun for them. And in March we're going to dance at Disney World.
Oh, very cool.
Exciting.
Oh, very cool. So where down at Disney World? I mean, is it?
Oh, in Florida.
Okay. Well, I mean, is there like a certain place down there? Is it like on the?
It'll be in one of the parks.
Okay.
It'll be in a Disney park on one of the theater
exciting.
stages.
So do you do like fundraising for the kids to get down there for?
We are. We are having a couple fundraisers.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
And then the competition team competes all over as well.
Okay.
Some of the competitions are local, and some of them are a little further, Pennsylvania, and then, of course, their national competition. And last year they did amazing at Worlds, where they went up to near New York City and came back with 6 world competition first place awards. So
oh, that's really awesome.
Quite amazing.
That's really
quite amazing. And what we find is that the parents are so involved.
Oh, that's great.
If we didn't have the prop dads creating these amazing props, which they'll see at the Malone benefit performance, you'll see all the props and the costumes, and as well as the moms who do a lot of work too, we wouldn't be able to do this. So it's a lot of organization and volunteer hours that all the parents and the dancers put in.
So what kind of challenges have you faced, over the years, and did you see yourself where you are today back then when you first started out?
Oh no. I feel like it's just been one challenge after another, and then as we face them, we find ways to overcome them, and that's usually how we build programs, because we find that there's a need and we try to find a way to fill that need. And so that's why we have several different programs depending on what the dancers and what their parents are interested in.
Okay.
So if they want to compete, they can do that. If they want to perform for the community, they can do that. If they want to compete hip-hop, we've got the All-Stars. So there's quite a few different options for them.
Yeah,
that
that's
way.
the nice thing about Crave Dance Center. There's something for everybody, clearly.
So that's really nice. That's really nice. So you have other teachers at the center as well, and can you talk a little bit about them since they couldn't come to the show today?
Do you want to say our directors?
Oh, well, our directors are wonderful. They've been with us for many years. One of our founding directors, Ginny Fry, runs our competition team. She's the director of the competition team in Chantilly, Virginia, and so she's been running that studio for quite a few years. Very innovative, very amazing what she's dedicated in her life to, really, with the children and with the dancers and the teachers and the parents. And then we have our director in our Ashburn studio, Margaret Otto, who has been with us for a very long time as well. And they both have daughters that have grown up through the studio and have come back to teach. It's really, it evolves. It's a continuing process, I think. And then our more recent director is Sarah Wells, who directs our South Writing Studio and is now directing the All-Stars as well. And then our fourth studio, which is in Old Town Ashburn, Heather is our director there, who directs our after-school program. It's the first one for dance. It's we have the children picked up from the elementary schools, and they come to the after-school program for dance classes and homework and everything else.
Oh, wow. So it's very coordinated, and that's great.
A lot of organization.
Yes,
And then I direct our two specialty programs, the Nutcracker and Performing Troupe. And then we have Stephanie Hamby, who directs our Crave Dance for Children program, which is geared toward younger children.
And that's more the outreach into the private schools, child care centers, elementary schools all over the area, including Fairfax schools as well.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So are there any big plans for 2015 that you know, other than Disney World?
Well, there'll be
competing
national competitions.
Nationals, hopefully going to Worlds again in New Jersey. So.
Do they do it up in New Jersey all the time, or is it in different places each time?
It's in different places, but they have already said that they would be in New Jersey again.
Okay. Now, since you've been doing this for so many years, have there been, I know you said that there have been some dancers that have come back to teach, but have any of the dancers like become, you know, like known anywhere, like on Broadway, or not Broadway, but on, you know, professional dance theaters? And
well, I think one of the most amazing accomplishments has been our dance teachers, choreographers who work through the competition team. And it's Stacy Fry and Jamie Fry, and they won dance choreography awards nationally.
A lot of our students have gone on to college. Most of them, a lot of them gain scholarships. A lot of them are on the college dance teams.
Oh, that's nice.
James Madison, George Mason, University of Tennessee. We have two sisters down there. I did have a student who was on Broadway, Chris Suchin, come back and teach for us at Crave Dance Center for a while. He now directs a competition called Platinum. But my legacy is I have 6 students that were my students that are now teaching at Creative Dance Center.
Oh, wow.
6 of them.
Wow. That's awesome.
So,
that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. So, so tell us a little bit about the dancers that we're going to be seeing here shortly.
Well, we're representing a little bit of each section of our Nutcracker. We have Jordan Greenlee, who's going to tap our Spanish. It's our Spanish dance. We have Emily Cohn, who's going to do our Arabian dance, which is more acrobatic. We have Corey Norwood, who is our Nutcracker Prince. He's going to show you the solo from the party scene when he's the doll that comes to life. We also have Matt Haskett, who is our other Nutcracker Prince, and Sloan Grant, who's our Clara, and they're going to do the pas de deux. And I think that's everybody. We have one more. We might have one more.
Okay, well,
we're
we're running for time here. So, but thank you for for letting us know
yes,
about.
We have our Sugar Plum, which is Lauren S. Beautiful, and we have one of our seniors, Teresa Ham, is going to do the modern dance. Sugar Plum, she will be on point.
Great. Well, everybody, get ready to watch a hip hop, jazzy Nutcracker. in, like she just said, bits and pieces. And if you're just coming to our show now, make sure you catch us on the web at www.potluck-online.org. And we'll see you next time. Enjoy the Nutcracker.
Menea pa' aquí, menea pa' allá. Mírala cómo se mueve, como menea la condena.
Pero que mueve, que mueve, que mueve. Así, agua, más tarea.